In this session, we have managed to come up with certain frequently asked questions regarding the admission process of BTech Computer Science and Engineering, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Punjabi University, Patiala. So it was our earlier experience in the admissions that students come up with the many queries which need to be answered so that they can get the admission process, they can understand the admission process smoothly. So on the basis of that, we have formulated certain questions that can be, I'll try to answer those questions so that it can be helpful to the students. So first question which we have formulated is, that is, what is the admission criteria for the admission in the BTech CSE? So as per our information brochure, the admission criteria was totally on the basis of JEE double main, results of the JEE double main. But due to COVID-19 pandemic scenario and there is a delay in the JEE exam, so what we have decided now, we have decided to make the admissions on the basis of +2. So the detailed admissions and eligibility criteria is available on the admission website, that is www.pupadmissions.ac.in. So next question is, how can I register myself for the admission? So student needs to visit the admission portal www.pupadmissions.ac.in. So they need to click the registration tab there. After filling the registration form and paying the fees, student will be given username and password on their respective mobile numbers. So student needs to fill form number 18 after logging in using the given username and passwords. So it was also experienced that some of the students, they just pay the fees and they thought that their registration is completed, but it is not like that. You have to fill the form number, respective form number, like for the BTech CSE you have to fill the form number 18 by logging into the username and password which has been sent on your mobile number. So this is a very important point which you need to take care of. So next question which students come across, that is, does registration mean seat booking? So no, students' seats will be booked after his or her name falls in the merit list prepared by the department. So next is, how will I submit my documents? So document submission will be done using the upload document tab available on www.pupadmissions.ac.in. So next is, what are the compulsory documents needed for the admission process? So 10th +2 DMC, if it is not available, the screenshot of the result available on the website. The category certificates are required at the time of admissions. Some of the certificates that can be submitted later on, but these 3 certificates are mandatory while taking the admission. So next is, when will I get confirmation about my admission? So seat will be confirmed after the student's name appears in the merit list displayed on the website from time to time. Where can I get the format of the certificates? The formats of all certificates are available on BTech Information Handbook Admission 2021, which is available again on www.pupadmissions.ac.in. So do you have any economical weaker section quota? So as per our university, still there is no EWS quota for the students. So another important question which students generally ask, that is, what was the cutoff for the last year? So cutoff, there was 2 cutoff for the last admissions 2020. That is, one is that based on the +2 admission, whose cutoff was 89.2% in general category, and it was 2,08,000 rank for JEE based admissions. So next is, how many seats are there for the general category and the major category? So for this, I again suggest the students to refer the seat distribution table, which is available again in the information handbook, that is www.pupadmissions.ac.in. So what are the major companies that visits campus for the placements? So this is a very, very important question, because when students wants to get admission in the department, and parents, they are also very much worried about that what will be the output after 4 years. So in Punjabi University Patiala, that is in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, the major companies that visit the campus are Infosys, TCS, Newgen, Wipro, and many more. So detailed record of the placements of last 17 years that can be seen on our website. So how many regular faculty members are there? So as this is a very important, because without teaching any department is not complete. So there are 37 regular faculty members in the departments, and these 37 faculty members, most of them are doctorates, and they have been done their doctorates from reputed universities. So what if I get admission in some other branch, but I want to get CSE only? So this is also another question which students generally ask, that I want CSE only, and how can I get that? So the simple answer for this question is, you need to wait for your name in the various waiting lists which will be coming in the website during the admission processes, till the admission process is over. So can I shift branch after the admission process is over? So there is a branch change option after the first year, which is common for all branches. So admission will be done on the basis of merit of the first year result. So there is one chance which a student might get after first year, that he or she can change the branch, but the entire process will be again on the merit base. So what about hostel fees and mess fees? So this is also another important question for the students. So hostel rent is about rupees 800 per month, and mess fees will be charged according to the diets, which again comes out to be approximate 3,000 rupees per month. So another important point here, students are coming up with the queries that will the counseling will be online or offline. So as per the today's scenario, so it will be due to the lockdown, we have planned it to be the online counseling, but if still the situation gets improved, so we might get it document verification physically or in person also. So what is the tentative date of counseling? So it will be again the tentative date will be on the month of July, after the declaration of +2 results by the different boards. So next question is again about the placements, that is, tell us something about the placement cell. So engineering wing placement cell is completely managed by the students. So students are, there is one student coordinator who is actually managing the placement cell, and it's all under the guidance of department HOD and director placement cell. So next question is, does the department work to enhance the skills of the students for their better placements? Yes, the department provides training on very different experts organization to increase students' mental ability, reasoning skills and soft skills for their better placements. So next is, do students get a chance to interact with the industry? Yes, there has been industrial visit programs arranged by the department and placement cell from time to time. What are the various extra activities for the students in the department? So department in the last 3-4 years, department has started various student chapters like that include ACM, IEE, IST, IEEE, and various non-technical and technical activities are performed under these student chapters to enhance the students' leadership, technical and other required skills. So another important question which students generally ask, so what is the difference between BTech CSE and the 6-year BTech CSE plus MBA integrated program? So BTech CSE is a 4-year program as mentioned in our information handbook, and 6-year BTech CSE plus MBA is a 6-year program. However, students has option to leave the integrated program after 4 years and get BTech CSE degree only. And another difference is that 6 years integrated program has a different fee structure than the normal BTech CSE course. So if any more query regarding this program is to be answered or is to be required by the students, so you can contact us directly. We can give you more details about our 6-year integrated CSE plus MBA program. So this is also another question which comes out to be very important for the students. So what is the refund policy of the university? So for this, I suggest the students to please check the BTech Information Handbook, page number 45 for the complete information. So it will, there you will get the entire policy that how a student can get the refund of the fee after surrendering his or her seats. Next is, if I have a sports quota, how will I take admissions? So for availing sports category, student must have a gradation certificate rather. So merit will be prepared by the sports department of the university, and students will be taken on the merit of that is prepared by the sports department of the Punjabi University, Patiala. So one more question is, what is outstanding sports person category? So for 5 additional seats are reserved for outstanding sports persons. For eligibility, please check BTech Information Handbook 2021. In this category, full fee concession is given to the students, and final decision of the admission under this category will be done again by the sports departments of Punjabi University, Patiala. So another important question that is about for the rural students. So what is the condition to be eligible in the rural area category? So only those students will be considered in the category who are residents of rural areas and pass their +2 or matriculation exams from those rural schools which do not fall in the area of municipal corporation / municipal committee, small town or notified area. So student must have studied at least 5 years in the rural area schooling, including 10th or +2 exam. So please check the information handbook for the formats of the certificates. So next is, what is the income criteria to get the post-matric scholarship scheme? The income ceiling for post-matric scholarship scheme is 2.5 lakh per annum. So is there any MOU with the industry? Yes, the department has signed MOUs with various industries like Infosys, Subudh Foundation, Bebo Technologies, SCL Technologies, and many more companies for the betterment of the students, and so that they can get required practical skills in these companies. Next is, how did the department manage to teach students in COVID time? So this is a very, very important question, because in the last 1 year we are going to be passing out through this different situation, and department has arranged online classes using Google Meet, Cisco WebEx and other video conferencing applications according to the suitability of the teacher as well as by the students. And so this is all about, I think I will try to answer most of the questions. These are the questions which generally students ask when they want to take admissions, but still if some more queries are required, if you want to more about something more which is not been answered in this session, so you can contact on the following numbers. So the numbers are available on the screen, and you can call us to, or you can also comment in this section to get your answers. Thank you.